Now the little bit of buildup right in between silver solder. I'm just going to take a nice little sculpting file. Blend that right into that mill cut. I'm going to take a little bit off each one until we get it to fit. Then we'll figure out how much we got to come in right on that on in here. But right now, I think right here is a couple high spots because we tried to get it to flow even, and we wanted to make sure we got plenty flowed in all around the all thread itself, and plenty of heat transferred. And we held it there for a while. Should be all in good. This looks like the mother load on this one. Working in there. Just keep hitting and work at the high spots right here. This is a lot easier than the silicone bronze. When I did that with the silicone bronze, it's pretty tough to finish that off. I mean, it was a real nice job. And I'm hoping to have the same result with the silver solder. All right, now we got it to fit in here pretty good. We're just coming around each one of these and kind of dressing this off because this got to hit flat so we get the max in on the inward motion so that seats in there. So we're taking those down a little bit. All right, so let's go to the next one here. it's easier just to put the handle on and move it to the next one real easy and check the fit at the same time. Right there. Oh man, you don't know how long it's been since I've been able to do that. Okay, let's put the rest of our gear back on here, and okay. Now, yeah, we need a little rag here. Okay. Don't stick out much, huh? I mean, they're just barely sticking out. Alright. And I think this one goes either way. Let's give that a good eyeball each way. I hate when you get something started and it's supposed to be the other way. That looks more clear. Let's go with that. Get a punch. And the reason why that one was brass, and I remember this now, is I had to hand file. It smooth, and you gotta rotate it around here because that dial has got to fit over that, and this just holds that dial. All right. Now the dial can go on there. See, a dial has a set screw right there, and yep, piece of cake. Loosen, tighten, loosen, tighten. Okay, let's go ahead and leave it loose. All right, we will wipe it off though. Alright. Alright, now the handle goes back on here with the roll pin or the taper pin. And if I remember right, I gotta take a scribe. And because I see the shaft pushed in just a little bit, and yep, just take the scribe so you can get the taper pin to start, and there we go. All right, and then Little hammer. Alright. Alright, tester. You know, that run pretty smooth there. Alright, oh, I almost forgot our little. We just didn't want to damage the threads here in case we ever wanted to put the keeper and everything else back on here so that the handle stays on. And what it is, these detents right here are safety factors, just like this one here. It's got a spring load on here. So there's a spring and a ball that sits in here, and that locates it so that if it's out here, it stays out here. It doesn't want to travel in and out. And then when you go in here, it would stay into that inner one, and then in the middle, it doesn't let this shift. It only shifts when it's out here, so it's a safety. So it's a three-way. But with it in, you got to move it anyway. Back in business. Nothing worse than when your equipment is down and you know, inconvenience. Actually, you look at it as inconvenience. Also, you know, don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till it completely snaps off. It brings you down to parade rest. And but I've been needing this kind of time to, you know, so I had dinner and I came out here, and it took me about an hour to go ahead and fix this thing the right way. No stress. It's the way you should do your repairs. Alright, get her done. Love it.